Welcome back to Thunderbolt Lanes in Allen Park, Michigan, and our final regular season PBA League stepladder competition. We're into the second match now as the Adams Splitters defeat the third-seeded Motown Muscle 279-215 to take on their crosstown rival, LAX. Silver Lake and LAX, and here are the current standings right now. Motown has clinched second place in the league championship with their 38 points. And now the Silver Lake Adams Splitters looking to move through to Indianapolis. They must win the next two matches to earn a berth in the Elias Cup in Indianapolis. And they've got the chops to do it, Randy.
Well, they're just another step closer, but two very strong teams that they have to get by to get there.
And you're looking at the next one, the LAX. Three title winners from this season on this stacked team: Andres Gomez, Jason Belmonte, and Parker Bone III. The LAX, of course, owned by six-time NBA All-Star point guard Chris Paul of the LA Clippers, who is an avid bowler and the host of the annual Chris Paul PBA League All-Stars event.
First time we've seen LAX in a stepladder in our PBA League competition. Big Wes Malott with a ball that he would like to have back, maybe.
Well, you don't see this a lot, especially from a guy like Wes Malott, who has a lot of power. But this ball comes in just a little bit light, and normally you would see him kind of mix that around, and that kind of leave there is just kind of a head scratcher.
We've seen matchups of New York teams. Now it's time for some left coast love. Second-seeded LAX taking on Silver Lake. Silver Lake, a neighborhood in Los Angeles. Stu Williams. Every ball that the Adams Splitters throw, so important, Randy, in their hopes to get to Indianapolis.
Now that's team unity. Everybody holding hands above the fan. That's what teamwork is all about, Lon.
I think they're going for the fan.
Oh, whatever.
He's their spark plug.
Look at him. He's in the zone.
They have to stay in the zone to have any hope. Now Andres Gomez.
We mentioned that Andres Gomez won a PBA singles title already this season. Gomez was the defending champion in the Carmen Salvino Classic, and he would take home his second victory in that tournament with authority. Andres threw 6 straight strikes to kick off that match, eliminating any threat from challenger DJ Archer. The final score, 246 to 197.
Good ball from Gomez. He's from Colombia, now lives in Florida. Back now to the Adams Splitters as they go for the double. Nathan Bohr, 2 strikes in match number 1. Bohr from Wichita, Kansas, bowled at Wichita State. Won a national title in '03 with that college team. Reaching quickly for the spare ball. He didn't need it in the last match.
Bohr looking to double up, leaves a 4-pin, and got the momentum going. They have a really good idea of how the lanes are breaking down. Both left and right lane, a little bit of an advantage coming in to this match against LAX. Let's remind everybody their only chance of making it to Indianapolis in the league finals is getting to the title match and beating the Dallas Strikers.
Dave Wadka from Henderson, Nevada, 41 years old. Guy we had not seen in our league competition.
It's a Dave Wadka sighting.
Yeah, it is. rare indeed lately.
Dave bowled on tour for a lot of years and then left the tour and started to work for a bowling ball manufacturer. Still does quite a bit of bowling, though, obviously. Competed at this season's World Series of Bowling.
It says a lot for him to have been chosen by one of the PBA League teams. They certainly understand his strength as a bowler. Jason Belmonte does, the franchise player for LAX. Watka cleans up now, hands it off to Silver Lake's Josh Blanchard. Oh, wow, it went from ugly to X.
Well, never hurts to get a little luck on your side, especially when you're trying to climb the step ladder. He posts that shot up nicely and then trips the big 4 late. I think his team kind of liked that one.
USBC Masters champion Jason Belmonte now for the LAX.
Couldn't get that double-fisted delivery to knock the 7 down.
Here's what the Masters champ had to say about team bowling.
It's fun to be individually, have a bragging rights when individually, but it's so much easier to talk trash when you're in a team environment, because you know you've got 5 mates behind you who are willing to stand up for you as well. When you're on your own, you're on your own. You know, you can't really talk trash to Wes Malott when you're looking up at him. But when he's standing behind you, it's a lot easier to say something to someone else over there.
And Belmo cleans up the 7-pin.
Certainly expected that one to hook a little bit more.
Don Barrett now from the Atom Splitters. He went 9 spare strike for his team, and they are winning match 1.
I want you to watch this effortless power. This is a really easy-looking, simple delivery, but man, does he explode on it at the bottom of the swing.
Barrett just beginning to come into his own on the PBA League.
Oh, that's so bad.
And that's not a typical Don Barrett shot. He's trying to go straighter with it. He stayed in the ball way too long, and it was just a dead pull left. See how he's trying to go for a little bit more loft, but release point was just way too far out in front.
You tried to set the guy up. You're trying to do good things for him, Randy. I know it.
You saying that I just gave him the kiss of death?
You know how to read through the lines. Barrett converts, so still a 1-pin match in favor of Silver Lake at the moment. And our 2 anchor bowlers coming up. Parker Bone III for LAX from Jackson, New Jersey. 33 tour titles. Win a major this season for the 49-year-old. He's still got it.
He's such a nice guy. It's kind of hard to put him and his strike music together on the same page. Bad to the Bone and Parker Bone. It just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a bad bowler. He's bad. When it comes to bowling, he's bad. But just too nice.
He's a nice bad. Chris Barnes now, franchise player for the Atom Splitters. He has been so solid. Did that come back?
No. That one was right of Rush Limbaugh, and there's no chance of that one getting back. This one's just way too far right, and there's not enough friction to get that one back unless he threw it about half that speed.
Well, now Barnes trying to clean up. That's one way to attack it. Barnes with the spare conversion, and it is a 1-pin match here At Thunderbolt Lanes, the Silver Lake Atom Splitters trying to climb through the bracket onto Indianapolis.
This is Chris Hardwick, owner of the Atom Splitters. You are the Atom Splitters. That means I own you. So you'll be fine. Whatever happens out there, let's just have fun. But it'd be really great if you won. That would be the most fun.
Well, they are winning so far, Chris. And it is great to have Chris as one of the PBA team owners and son, of course, of PBA Hall of Famer Billy Hardwick, named after Chris Schenkel. I can only hope somebody will be named Lon someday down the line. Founder of Nerdist.com, writes for Wired magazine. And, of course, Chris Hardwick, Mandroid. Nice stand-up special. He's a funny guy.
I know a Lon. Lon Moore. You heard of him?
Yeah, thank you very much. Second match, the Atom Splitters down by 1 right now after the first 5 frames. And the two teams now have swapped lanes and will start from their leadoff man, Wes Malott for LAX. Spare in the first, but on the other lane. Atom Splitters must win to have any chance to go to Indianapolis. They must win here. They must win.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, not
the championship match.
Malott with a shaker 5 in the frame 1, and now the half 10 in frame 6. Look out.
He got it.
Hey, I didn't mean that lawnmower thing.
No, yeah, that was like the first time I've heard that in the last 2 minutes.
Really?
Stu Williams now.
How about this guy? He's been rock solid.
Isn't that true? He has kept this Atom Splitters team fired up.
I think he said he threw it in the rough.
I thought that's what he said.
Wow.
From England. Sometimes tough to tell with the accent.
That ball came all the way back from Scotland.
Nice.
React. He's such a fun guy.
LAX on top by 1. Gomez.
Nice.
Gomez with the strike. Extra Frame, the PBA's online video subscription service, is your best source to catch all the action in this week's PBA Tournament of Champions. Extra Frame will cover all the qualifying and match play rounds live in the season's 3rd major. So don't miss any of the competition. Head to PBA.com and click on the Extra Frame link for more information. Back to the Atom Splitters now. Still trailing by 1 here in the 7th. This is Nathan Bohr, 32-year-old, 26th pick overall in the draft.
Yeah, just a bad shot left to target. He could have used a strike here, double up and taken the lead, but instead goes through the nose and lucky to avoid a big split, just leaving the 3-6. Oh, almost a chopper.
Now it's time for his team to pick him up. The lane goes back now to LAX. Dave Watka. Eighth frame. LAX up by 1.
Well, that was a good miss. Another half 10 for Watka, but as long as he converts the 10 pin, no damage done. They'll still maintain a 1-pin lead. Look out.
Oh! Watka misses the 10-pin for the open frame, and suddenly the Atom Splitters are ahead by 11.
Well, this is exactly what the Silver Lake team needed. Watka can't believe it. Looks down at the approach.
The LAX team already mathematically eliminated from going to the Indianapolis finals, but they were doing a good job of being the spoiler team. And there's the strike for Josh Blanchard and the Atom Splitters, and that's a great way to follow that open frame from LAX.
That dude has struck a lot on the Earl Anthony pattern. 40 feet in length. Josh Blanchard has lived in the pocket. Big help for his team.
Let's go. Let's go.
So the Atom Splitters catch a break. Blanchard takes advantage. Now on Jason Belmonte of LAX. Jason with the big ball in the ninth.
Well, that gives his team a possible 207 if Parker can strike out. Silver Lake right now at 198, working on a strike in the 8th frame with Dom Barrett coming up. Last time Dom threw a shot in the 4th frame, it was very suspect. He went high through the nose, threw a bad shot. See if he can figure out what he did wrong and make a good one here and double up.
LAX down by 11. Atom Splitters looking to move through into this match number 4.
Oh,
boy, that could have been much worse.
Oh, almost a 4-9. 9 goes late.
Around there somewhere.
Now they can shuffle through the right spare ball for Dom. He's found it, but watch this. 9-pin, last to go down, almost a 4-9. This match is getting very close now. Imagine if Watka would have converted in the 8th frame. We would be tied.
Tom Barrett with just the slimmest piece.
There's a spare ball, right? They go straight? They go straight, right? Yeah. I'll move 3.
All right, so here's how we stand with the 10th frame upcoming. The Atom Splitters only hope to move through is to win this match. LAX now with their anchor man, Parker Bone III.
Parker's got to strike out. If he strikes out, Barnes has to strike out to win by 1.
Step 1 completed for Parker.
One more time now. Come on.
No matter what Parker Bone III does here in the 10th frame, he can't shut out Chris Barnes and his team. But he could sure put a lot of pressure on him.
There is Chris Barnes still to bowl his 10th frame for the Atom Splitters. Their season on his shoulders when he gets his opportunity. Count on Parker Bone to put some more heat on his opponent. That's 2 in a row here in the 10th.
Wow, that looked right the whole way. Parker gets a huge break, and so does LAX. He trips that 6-pin. Now one more all-important fill shot. Watch this. Check out the pin action down there in the pit. 6-10 goes late. Parker's like, what? Big shot here.
To put maximum pressure on Chris Barnes, Parker Bone looking to strike out in the 10th. Can he do it? Yes, he can!
Barnes has to do the exact same thing Parker did in the 10th frame for them to win and to continue on with their quest. Otherwise, they're done. We'll have our top 4 teams headed to the league championships in Indianapolis.
Chris Barnes from the other lane with a spare the first half of this match. Now Barnes needs to mimic what Parker Bone III did. to keep this magical run of the Atom Splitters alive. That's one. Chris has said he has had problems in these type of situations, but he identified the flaw in his mental approach. Can he overcome it here? He needs 2 more strikes to win this match. One away from stealing this one away from LAX.
If he gets 9, we have a tie.
All right. Come on now. Come on, good shot.
Barnes would love to finish it right here. A strike will put LAX on the sidelines for good in this season and send the Atom Splitters into the 4th match to try to earn maximum points against the Dallas Strikers, the #1 seed. Barnes needs them all.
He gets 8, they lose by 1.
Chris Barnes comes up 1 pin short of extending this match. A strike would have won it. And all the air goes out of the room. The Silver Lake Atom Splitters nearly did what they came to do.
So that's all she wrote for the Silver Lake Atom Splitters. The Dallas Strikers will be the 4th team to go to Indianapolis for the PBA League Championship. Still to come, a PBA singles title is on the line. Reigning PBA Player of the Year Sean Rash versus 2-time PBA Chameleon champion Scott Norton.